Hi everyone. So it's just a regular yoga class today, but in saying that, regular yoga classes are always journeys of the soul, journeys within ourselves, helping to shine reflection on what we're going through in life. So the more mindfulness we bring to our practice, the more we discover within ourselves different aspects. And being a teacher for a long, long time, I can tell you that often people have been in a position and suddenly the tears have come, or maybe laughter has come. So the asanas, it's not just this process of asanas, it's this journey of asanas that lead us, postures that lead us deeper into ourselves, this inward journey. So let's do our inward journey today and see where it takes us. Bring your hands into prayer at your hearts, bow your heads to your hearts. Close your eyes and begin by taking some really lovely, long, slow, deep, effortless breaths. And feel this moment in time and allow yourself to come inward into the space of you. So really feel that you're breathing yourself into yourself, that you're opening up the pathways, the avenues, the energy within you to explore. And you don't have to think this, you just feel it. You just feel. It's not going to come to you in words, it's going to come to you in knowings. I know, I know. Don't know how I know, but I know. Smile as you bow your head to your heart. Continue for a few more long, slow, lovely, deep breaths. And then slowly lift your head. Bring your hands onto your knees. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Feel what that feels like for your heart chakra. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, heart forward. And here we go, right shoulder, roll it. Left shoulder, roll it. And enjoy it. So I think the most important thing is mindfulness in our practice and also to enjoy it. Ooh, feels good. If we find a stiff spot, oh, how much deeper can I get into it? How much can I release? And then slowly come up. Change the cross of your feet, creatures of habit. Take your left hand out to the side, lift your right arm and bring it over your ear. Keep your shoulder away from your ear and big stretch all the way through the side. Now feel your body, feel the side of your body opening. Have the experience of what it feels like. Not what you think, but just what it feels. Close your eyes, go inside, breathe into that side, feel it, connect with it. Connect with the ribs opening, connect with making more space in the heart center. And then inhale, come up. And I love to do this, even though I do it so often, to feel the difference between one side and the other. Take your hand out to the side, lift your arm, and over you go. Push that left hip into the earth and stretch and breathe. And it's almost like you do a little bit of an exaggeration to feel. What about those bandhas? Mula bandha, lift the perineum. Uddiyana bandha, lift, lengthen, feel your spine. Making ourselves taller. And then slowly release. Now when you bring your hands onto your knees, there's that beautiful feeling as you come forward of lengthen the sides of the body. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, come forward. Bring your palms forward. Come onto your fingertips and just gently walk yourself forward. Push your two sit bones back into the earth. Lift your belly and lengthen through the crown of your head. So it's such a nice feeling here of the spine growing. Using bandhas, you can really draw that energy from the Muladhara chakra all the way up to Sahasrara chakra. So the spine is lengthening. Energy is moving up and down your spine. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, we come up and we feel how the journey has opened, thus far opened our spine. Smile, come onto your hands and knees. Lift your right arm and your left leg and stretch, guys. Push through the ball of your left foot. Hold it there. Again, bandhas nice and firm. And just hold in stillness and feel. So you're crossing polarities here. Right and left, left and right. Release, come down and do the other side. Breathe. Release, come down, come into child's pose. Now feel your two palms. Push into your right palm and feel your left hip. Push into your left palm and feel your right hip. So you're making like a cross, an X. Then feel your spine moving from the Muladhara chakra all the way up. So crossing that X at your heart center. Feel that. Now push your palms down and push your tushy down. So you're making this an active child's pose. Then inhale up and exhale. Take your first wide-legged down dog. Stretch it out. Now do the same thing here. Push into your right palm and your left leg. So slightly bend your right knee so that you can feel this energy from the right palm to the left foot. Then push your left palm into the floor, bend your left knee and push your right foot down. So you feel this cross. And then even yourself out. And again, feel this polarity. Right palm to left palm to right foot. And feel the spine lengthening. Inhale, drop onto your knees. Exhale, take that child's pose again. Inhale, come up onto your hands and knees. So let's really cross a polarity here now. Take your right shoulder and drop it down. Watch your neck. Stretch. Feel the body going from right to left. So you're twisting. Twisting always unravels the brain center. It moves you through from right to left. It tunes you into that masculine meridian of Pingala. So now without thinking too much, just breathe into it and feel what it feels like. Notice. What is the stories that are unraveling inside of you? And then slowly release. Bring both palms forward. Drop your forehead. Lift your two sit bones. Keep your belly nice and firm. Stretch. Come back up again and let's go to the other side. So it's left shoulder underneath. Watch your neck. Push your palm into the floor and feel. Does it feel different on this side? No right or wrong answers. You're just observing. Two sit bones are up into the sky. Breathe. And then slowly unwind. Inhale into cat. Another day, Adho Mukha Svanasana, this time regular down dog. Stretch it out. Inhale into plank. Hold it, breathe, nice and strong. Big inhale, exhale, down dog. Inhale into plank. Hold it, nice and strong. Push your heels away from you. Exhale, down dog. Inhale into plank. Hold it, breathe. Exhale, down dog. Good. Flatten your left foot and bring your right foot forward between your hands. Keep your front knee bent and inhale, cartwheel yourself up for warrior. Now feel what warrior feels like. We've been doing some polarities. We've crossed from left to right. Now feel the stability of warrior. Push into this back thigh. Ground into your feet. So actually lift your toes and spread your toes. Feel like you're gently pulling the right side of your body over towards the left and then lovingly gaze over your right palm. Bandhas are intact here, so you're lifting Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Breathe. Hold and feel the stability. Big inhale, exhale, straighten this front leg. Inhale, come forward, and exhale, come down into triangle. Squeeze a big imaginary ball between your legs. Open your heart. Now feel the energy from your bottom fingertips to your top fingertips. Lengthen through your spine, so feel the beautiful energy from your root chakra all the way through to the crown of the head. If your head allows you, look up. If not, look forward. Now be the pose. Let the pose do you. Breathe into it. Okay, you're going to bend your front knee and come back into warrior. Feel how different it feels. Good. Release, turn your feet to face in and step yourself together and just bring your hands into prayer. Close your eyes. Guys, feel what this feels like. What shifted inside of you? What is this journey, this very short journey so far, made your internal being feel like? You're shining, it's a reflection. Darshana means the mirror of your soul. So you're reflecting the mirror of your soul through your practice. Come back to the front of your mat. Let's do a big inhale and open. And a lovely big flat back swan dive. Exhale down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let's take the right foot back this time, so we're coming into warrior on the other side, and inhale yourself up into your warrior. Different way of getting into it, but same results. Doesn't always have to be the same. So we have to allow life sometimes to be not the same on one side as the other. Bend your knee, look out over your front palm, push into your back heel, push into your back baby toe. Lovely big breaths here. So the bigger the breath, the more the opening. Enjoy it. Feel, open and spread your toes. Feel all four corners of your feet grounded into the earth. Feel a deep sense of stability. Straighten your front leg. Big inhale, exhale, open. Breathe. Enjoy it. Really feel it. Big inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to come into runner's lunge. So we're changing it a little bit. Push the back heel away from you. I think this journey is not going to be the same on both sides, and that's what it's feeling like. It doesn't have to be. Breathe into it and feel it. Drop your right palm. Bring your left hand onto your knee, drop your right shoulder and lift your left arm up. Twist. Good. Release, come back into down dog. Stretch it out. Inhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands. You're in runner's lunge. Breathe. Enjoy the stretch. Left palm down, right palm onto knee, drop left shoulder, lift right. Breathe. Keep the belly nice and firm. Inhale, drop the hand. Let's take it back into plank. Push back into plank. Feel, breathe, connect, notice. Big inhale, exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale, lift your left foot up as high as you can. Stretch it. Lift it up. Touch the sky. Lift it some more. Bend your knee. Push your knee up into the sky. Push. Open your hip and look underneath your right armpit. See if you can see that foot. Now big inhale, exhale, swivel the hips and bring this knee to your right elbow. Hold it and hover. Inhale, lift it back up again. Stretch, touch the sky. Exhale, bring this knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Bend it again. So we've done two of these big bends. Lift, firm your belly. Open. Now look underneath your left armpit and feel like you're going to put this foot back on the right side. That's how much you want to open. And then bring this knee through for pigeon. Push your back heel away from you. Up to you where you want to put your foot. You can bring your foot up or you can have it towards your hip, whichever feels good. Stretch this back thigh away from you and come onto your forearms. Tuck your back toe under and push your back heel away from you. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel this. Breathe. Drop your knee, flatten, and then stretch your arms forward. And really feel as if you're from your fingertips to your back foot, you are growing yourself as long as possible. Let the pose do you. Let gravity draw you down into Mother Earth. Feel. Alright, slowly bring your hands by your knee. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck your back toe under and push back into down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Big. Open your knee. Push. Look underneath your left armpit to see your foot. Big inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, up and straighten. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, up and straighten. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, up. Open this knee again. Really open that foot out. Now look underneath your right armpit as if you're going to flip your dog. And then slowly bring this knee through for pigeon. Stretch your back heel away from you. Bring your forearms onto the floor. Tuck your back toe under and push your back heel away from you. Where's this journey taking you? How do you feel? What is being illuminated for you? Stretch, release, and then stretch forward. The funny thing about this journey called yoga is you would think that certain poses would create certain results. So for example, if you were very sad and you were doing a back bend, maybe you would find tears coming. Generally, that is the aspect. When I lost my husband, I thought I couldn't do back bends. I didn't probably have a problem with the back bends. I tried to do a simple tree pose and I ended up in tears. So I realized then that my rock, my foundation, had been lost. And tree illuminated that for me. So we can really deepen our practice and our understanding of ourselves through our practice. Come back, tuck your toe under and push back. So it's amazing what this practice can show you. There's a whole beautiful psychological practice called Phoenix Rising, where we use the poses to illuminate the emotions. Walk your doggy. Okay, keeping your belly very firm. Inhale into up dog. Now feel how the heart opens and how it feels. Then take it from up dog into plank. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, take it back into up dog. Feel how different it feels. Big inhale. Exhale, take it back into plank. Inhale, exhale, up dog. Inhale, exhale, plank. Rock onto your knees. Take a child's pose and let that sequence kind of just flow through you. Feel the results. So often it's after you've done the results and you just pause in stillness that you feel, that you have an awareness. And this doesn't have to be huge emotional stories, it just has to be a feeling, an experience. And that, you must know, is illuminating your soul. Reflections of your soul, because that is your inner being. Your feelings are the language of your soul. So it's the experiences, not the words, just the experiences. Inhale, come back up onto your hands and knees. Exhale, push back into down dog. Breathe. We're going to bring the left foot forward between the hands, flatten the back foot, and we're coming back into our warrior. So after doing our pigeon, let's feel if warrior doesn't feel slightly more open, slightly different. Breathe. You're not looking for huge stories, you're just looking for shifts in your body. Turn your left palm up, right palm down, and take reverse warrior. Push into this back thigh, stretch. See how far over you can go, bend that knee slightly more. Lift your belly, drop your tailbone. Hold it. Now, stay there with the knees and come back into warrior. This whole left side should feel lovely and long. Breathe. Drop your elbow, or alternatively put your hand on the floor. I like the elbow because it gives me a sense of getting deeper through the stretch. Now, feel like you're really stretching that right side. Breathe. So get a really nice stretch all the way up through the right side. Keep the knee bent. Come back into warrior. Now feel the sides of your body lengthened. Shoulders are down. Arms, so I'm exaggerating a bit, arms are stretching out. So you're feeling energy from front fingertip to back fingertip. Bandhas are nice and firm. You're rooted into the earth. This is a pose that gives you courage, gives you strength, helps you. However, if you're very wobbly, you might find that this pose brings up what you need to look at in your life. And then by looking at it, you can grow strong through it. Big inhale, exhale, come down into runner's lunge. Stretch it out. Big inhale, exhale, take it back into down dog. Hold it there and breathe. So it's like tree pose. You wouldn't think that tree pose would make you cry, but if your world is wobbling and rocking, it shows you. And I couldn't do the tree pose, so it showed me, wow, I'd lost my foundation. It was okay. It was a beautiful illumination of where I was at that stage. Big inhale, exhale, bring your right foot forward, flatten your back foot. Inhale up into your warrior. I love this pose, warrior. For me, this is a pose that gives me so much stability in my life, so much strength. Breathe. But remember also, your strength lies in your vulnerability. So if you should feel vulnerable and this pose brings it up, beautiful. Turn your right palm up and take it down. Really stretch the whole right side of your body. Breathe, peaceful warrior. If your neck allows you, you can look towards your fingertips. Also creates a little bit more of a balanced situation when you do that. Breathe. Breathe some more. Come back. Feel now how nice and long this side feels. Bring your elbow to your knee or bring your palm onto the floor. Whichever feels good for you, and stretch. Now really get that sense of length happening through the entire left side. Curl your tailbone forward, push your back against an imaginary wall. Again, if you want to look, there's always, this is an alternative gaze in our yoga practice. You can always look towards your palm. Depends how you're feeling today. Or you can look forward. Big inhale, come back into warrior. Keep that knee bent. Now feel how lovely and long the sides of the body feel. Breathe. Big inhale, exhale, bring yourself down into runner's lunge. We're not going to go back into down dog, we're going to go into plank, just to change it up. Holding plank, breathe. Push your heels away from you, keep your belly nice and firm. Big inhale, exhale, drop your knees, take child's pose. Take a moment, place one palm on top of the other, drop your forehead onto your palms, and take a moment to really feel, notice. All right, come back up again. If you have blocks, take your blocks and put your hands on your blocks. Just it gives you a little bit more of an opening through the back of the legs. Big inhale and exhale, wide-legged down dog. Now try to make your down dog flat, so the feet are flat, so walk them until they're flat. Okay, you're going to push into your left palm and lift your right palm. So your right palm is lifted, your left palm is down. Your left leg is lifted. Breathe. Now you don't have to go as high as me, you can be here. Breathe, hold it, breathe, release, and then just take a moment. Okay, take your right palm out and your left leg out. Same leg, same arm. Release. Okay, other side. Big inhale, exhale. Push your left palm down and lift your right leg. Lift your left leg, lift your right arm. So same leg as hand that is down lifts. So you're going across the polarity. Breathe. Release, come down, release your blocks, or if you want, you can place your block underneath your forehead and just rest that forehead. So it's a little bit unstable. What does it feel like? Notice. Let's try it without blocks. See if it's easier for you or not. Might be, might not. No right or wrong answers ever. Inhale and exhale, take it back again, down dog. Try to flatten your feet. Right arm down, right palm down, left arm lifted, right leg lifted. Breathe. Down, left palm down, left leg lifted, right arm lifted. Good, release. Walk your feet towards your hands. Have your feet touching each other. Come into Uttanasana, standing forward bend, and roll up. Roll your shoulders. Good. Take your arms out to the side. Bring your right arm underneath your left. Cross. Bend your knees. Take your right foot out. Now, gaze at a spot a little bit ahead of you onto the floor. Keep this left knee bent. Now you can only go a little bit, or you can bring the leg all the way up, Garuda-san, the eagle, and then bring your, arm wobbling. Bring your elbow to your knee. Breathe. Breathe into it. Don't stop breathing. Slowly come up and release. Shake that standing leg. So these balance poses can change from day to day, trust me. One day you might be doing them beautifully, and the next day you might be like wobbling, because it depends on what's happening in your life. Also, how your yoga practice is. Left arm underneath right. So always be kind to yourself. Bend your knees, take your left knee out to the side, bring this knee round, bend, breathe, grow eagle wings, breathe. Slowly up and release, shake up the standing leg. Good. Come to stand at the front of the mat. Big inhale, open, touch the sky. Exhale, flat back, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take a big step back with your left foot and turn your toes to face the front left of the mat. Inhale, come up into Virabhadrasana. Warrior one. Pull your right hip back, your left hip forward. Push into this back thigh. Breathe. Okay, you're going to bring all your weight into your front foot. Take your arms out to the side. Big inhale, bring yourself up into warrior two. Now you can stay with your arms out to the side, or you can bring your arms forward. Breathe. Take your arms back to the side, bend your front knee, bring your back foot back, and come back into warrior one. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, push your shoulders away, bring your torso between your front foot and your back foot. Breathe. Bring your hands down on either side of your front foot. Come back into runner's lunge. Inhale into plank. Exhale chaturanga or knees, chin and chest. Inhale up into cobra or up dog. Exhale, float back into down dog. Breathe. Left foot comes forward between your hands. Right foot points to right front of the mat. Inhale, up you come. Virabhadrasana one. Left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe. All the weight now into this front leg. Bring your arms first to aeroplane balance. Lift the leg. Breathe. Breathe into it. If you want to, bring your arms forward. Do. Whoops. Bring your arms back out to the side again. Bend your front knee. Come back into warrior. Left hip back, right hip forward. Interlace your fingers again, this time with the other finger in front. Big inhale. Exhale, come between your 2 feet. Inhale, release into lunge, and then big inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chin or chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, push back. Breathe. Walk your feet towards your hands towards your feet, and then slowly roll up. Roll your shoulder blades. Okay, so we're going to attempt this tree pose that I told you I wobbled in. Let's see what happens. So it's okay, you know, if I do it today, great. If I don't, also okay. It doesn't matter, guys. It's the attempt. Okay, so let's root into our right leg. Bring our left foot either onto our ankle, onto our calf, or all the way up. Breathe. Bring your hands into prayer. Breathe. Keep breathing. Pratyahara, sense withdrawal. And then slowly release, shake. Slippery pants, which don't make it easier. Other side. Root into left leg. Lift up nice and tall. Make the standing leg as strong as possible. Bring the leg wherever you need. Push the foot into wherever you brought the leg. And again, I'm wobbling today. Funny, when you want to teach a class of balance, you wobble. Beautiful. Breathe. So my soul is wobbling today. Breathe. It's okay to wobble. Breathe. Pose brings you stability, brings you strength. Slowly release. Let it release. So there's days that you'll come into that pose and it'll feel easy peasy, and then there's days that will come, it depends on what's happening in your life or what's happened in the last week or so, and you'll find a bit of a wobble. I definitely wobbled this last week, wasn't well, so I can feel it in my body. I lovingly accept that. So that's what's so beautiful about this practice, is it shows you, it illuminates. And for me, tree pose has always been a big illuminator for me. Big inhale, open. Big exhale, flat back, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot comes back. Inhale, left foot comes back, plank. Big inhale, exhale, knees, chin and chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, up into cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back into tabletop. Bring your knees over to the side and sit. So have both feet over towards the left. Bring knee onto knee, foot onto foot, and hand onto the floor. Keep your belly nice and firm, and inhale and lift. Really lift, and then straighten this leg and bring the arm over. Big inhale, hug your knee. Exhale, over. Inhale, hug. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, hug. Exhale, straighten. Hold it, lift. Beautiful. Big inhale. Exhale, come down. Take a moment. Bring both feet closer to you. There's two ways of doing this. You can take the bottom foot and place it over your ankle, or you can take the top shin and place it in the sole of the bottom foot. If you're too much over to the side, prop yourselves with a little cushion so that you're not like this. You want to be rooted into this left hip. Left hand to outside of knee, palm nice and firm. Bring your chest through, come into the twist. This to me is a very vulnerable pose. It exposes a lot. So let's just see, I brought you into it through a point of strength. Now I want you to find your vulnerability in that strength. So twist, push into your left hip. Now keep the twist going from left to right. Drop your chin, bring your chin up. Drop your ear, your left ear to your left shoulder, and lift your right cheek up. Now, use your bandhas to lengthen your spine, open your heart, soften your face, feel like you're sitting in a beautiful column of light, and just simply be. Be, be, be. totally different experience that this pose gives us. And slowly release. Pause for a moment, guys, and just feel. So it was strange, in this COVID time, I had good old-fashioned, regular para-influenza 3 virus. It's cold in South Africa. And it's so funny, you know, in the past when we used to get we used to get sick and we had like the sniffles and the cold and all the rest of it, it was okay. Now, because of Corona, it's like, oh my goodness me, something's drastically wrong. I had myself tested and Nikita tested, so we knew it wasn't Corona. So yeah, but it's strange how it wobbles your world, a simple cold. Okie dokie. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten that leg. Big inhale, exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, lift, open, bring your arm over, stretch. All right, and down you come. So again, your choice whether you want to take your bottom foot and bring it over your ankle or your top foot into your bottom foot. Be nice and tall. Don't be on this side. Push into your right hip. Bring your right hand to the outside of your knee, your left hand behind you. Lift up nice and tall and look behind you. Find your bandhas. Breathe. And then slowly bring the neck forward. Lift the chin. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Lift the left cheek. So feel what's happening here. Your body is going left to right. Your throat and your head is going right to left. You're completely discombobulating your mind center. Surrender. Let the pose do you. Let an angel kiss you. Breathe into it. Be present in it. It can offer you huge shifts, this pose. Sit there. Be there. Be content to be there. Find santosha, contentment. Breathe. And then very, very slowly come out. Take a moment. Just feel. Alrighty. Bring the soles of your feet together. Find your two sit bones. Rock from side to side. Sit up nice and tall. Stick your chest out. Bring your hands either underneath your feet or onto your shins, whichever feels good for you. Lift up nice and tall. Find your two sit bones. Now, find that column of light at the base of your spine. Big, beautiful ball of light. And inhale, using your bandhas, that ball of light all the way up through to the crown. Keep the spine long as you exhale it down to the base again. Do this 2 or 3 times and create for yourself a beautiful column of light in the Sushumna Nadi. All the way up and all the way down. Now on your next inhale up, as you exhale, bring it down but come forward with a straight back. Lift the chest towards the chin, lift the belly towards the chest. Breathe into it. Close your eyes. Go into it. Feel this pose. There might be quite a stretch along the inner thighs. Soften and allow them to be. Hugely opening pose of second chakra. Breathe into it. Sense, feel, connect. Keep lifting the chest towards the chin. Keep lengthening as if there's a cord going down from the crown of your head to your perineum, making your spine tall. Breathe into it. And then very, very, very slowly come up. Take your left leg out to the side, bring your right foot in. And then see if you can open this leg a little bit more to the side. So you really got a big opening. So between the foot and the knee is as wide as you can make it, okay? So you're feeling still, almost like that Baddha Konasana on the inner thighs. Take your left hand to your right knee and give a good twist. Now don't twist and bring your chest forward. Push your hip into the floor and twist your left hip. Now keep this twist going as you bring your left hand to the inside of your knee, your right hand up into the sky. Bring your left shoulder through your right shoulder back and bring your arm over your back of your head. Breathe into it, push into your right hip and be here. Breathe, feel, connect. So there's a lot happening here. There's a lot of sensations. You want to experience the sensations of the body. That is the journey of the soul, of the self. Breathe. Stay low. Bring your left hand to your baby toe side, your right hand to your big toe. Then drop your right rib cage, lift your left rib cage and bring yourself towards your foot. Janusasana. Breathe, knee to forehead. Very, 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 very slowly. Up you come. Notice there might be a different feeling in you. Take your hand underneath your knee and bring your foot in. Sit in a cross-legged position for a moment and just allow that very gentle sequence to kind of settle in your body and feel. Feel the shifts. We don't always have to label these shifts. In fact, it's better if we don't. Just experience the shifts, allow them to be, and the illumination will come. Sometimes even after your class, you'll suddenly get a big aha. Bring your foot out, your right foot, bring your left foot in. See how much you can open. So see if you can bring this foot back a little bit, leg back, open, but be on both sit bones, okay? Take your right hand to your left knee and twist. Flex your right foot. Give a good twist. Lift up nice and tall. Push into your right hip. Feel yourself twisting. Feel second chakra opening. Feel what's happening in your spine. Feel what's happening in your torso. Then bring this right arm to the inside of your leg. You're bringing the right rib cage through to the front. The left rib cage back. So left arm goes back, right shoulder comes forward, and you come behind your head towards your foot. Breathe into it. Push back into your left hip. Be in the pose, let the pose do you. Breathe. Stay low. Reverse the twist, so you drop your left rib cage, you lift your right rib cage, the right hand comes to the baby toe side and you draw yourself down. Push into that left sit bone still, so don't let it come off the floor. Breathe. Slowly come up. Take your hand underneath your knee. Bring this foot forward and sit. Feel now, guys. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your internal world feels. Bring yourself slowly forward, one vertebra at a time, and stretch. If you can drop your forehead to the floor, great. If not, and you've got a block close, drop it onto a block. Otherwise, just let it hang. Lift up through your bandhas, so really lengthen that spine. How long can you make the spine? Then walk your right fingertips slightly more forward and push into your left sit bone. Walk your left
fingertips forward and push into your right sit bone. Find that cross, that X. Bring both fingertips even, but feel the X. And then using your bandhas, draw that ball of light up your spine as it intersects that cross or that X at your heart center. Feel your spine growing long, long, long. Keep pushing your two sit bones back, but the crown of the head comes forward. Then very, very, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, inhale yourself, keep your eyes closed, back up again, and you should feel so nice and long. Sit tall, bring your hands onto your knees, touch your thumbs and your first fingers together. Feel, feel, feel. This reflection of you, this reflection of your soul, this connection to you, this yoga, this union of your mind, your body, and your soul. That's what separates yoga. It's this inward journey of the soul. So notice where this journey has brought you to right now at the end of your class, sitting on your mat in the meditative seat. Spend a few moments just breathing, feeling this present moment, feeling your whole being, and being so cognizant of the sensations going through you, the awarenesses going through you, the experience of just sitting in this now moment of time, but simultaneously also being able to witness yourself seated on the mat in this moment in time, having this experience of just sitting and breathing. When you bring those two parts of you together, then you get the union, the realization that you truly are this amazing, beautiful being of light in this human experience. And the way to access it, yoga gives us amazing tools, but we have to feel, we have to experience, we have to taste it with all of our senses. Withdrawing our senses from the outside world, pratyahara, and bringing them in, deepening them into our internal world. Bring your hands in to create your hearts. Always enjoy your yoga journey wherever it takes you. Bow your heads to your hearts. And from my heart to each and every one of you, thank you for sharing this journey with me today. Have the most super, super wonderful day. Namaste, everyone.